There's a moment in my life where I was I was like, I'm bigger. I'm more than just who I am, right? And the frustrations began to really build up. Like you suppress it, like, okay, this is a no, this is a no, fine, cool, whatever. But being a wife of someone who's always used and then being overlooked, that brought like unnecessary warfare because now in my mind I'm not good enough. Now in my mind, like I don't even want to sing. I want to be silent. Like I silenced myself, being knowing that I'm too loud or my sound isn't accepted. And once I grew silent, that's when I really began to have the warfare in my mind. Like, just forget it. Just pull the plug. I don't even want to be in church anymore. God, I'll continue to talk to you. I'll continue to play and sing, but I don't want to deal with church. I was done. Like, seriously, babe, you can go. I'll keep the kids because I didn't feel welcomed as a creative.
Wow.
I couldn't conform to just what that environment was creating for me, like in the places where we were. Like I said, you ask and you get a no. I remember filling out a form in church, when you join and raise your right hand in fellowship, they ask you like, what are you good in, like what is your field of ministry? I'm like, well, I definitely don't have a collar. Don't see myself as no pastor, none of that kind of stuff like that. But what I do have is the ability to create movies, flyers, and, all that creative art stuff that I think could go well. I'm a millennial. Here comes social media in the millennial era, and I know how to use that. Like, I could help you build your ministry that's not just coming from, Sunday, like bring a friend, but I could really do more in that field than just my voice alone. To be honest, I would rather be in the back and not even use my voice. But when you have a voice, like a sound in you that's silence, and then you have a sound of creativity that's silence,
wow.
Like, man, that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts. It does. And I'm just like, you know what? If I ever am afforded the opportunity, God, I want to create something that's going to give people like me an opportunity to be heard. And it's not like I was being boastful or prideful, like, hey, I'm the next best thing. No, I just knew that there was so much creativity inside of me, and it wasn't accepted. So it's just like, I don't know. I was upset. I cried. I expressed it to my husband, and he couldn't feel my pain. Like he couldn't even relate to me. And that's the thing, because he's always been used as a musician. And, he'll try to encourage me, but I didn't even want to hear it from him. It wasn't until we left the ministry and we went into the wilderness. When we went into the wilderness, we did find a church home that would feed us, but he wasn't used as a musician, and he wanted to play. He was yearning. He knew he could shift an atmosphere. He knew he could do so much, but he had to sit there. And there was a moment when he was like, I now know what this feels like. And I'm like, I've been feeling like this all my life. All my life. So like, just take that and multiply it by all these years I've been here, and you'll see like why I'm so upset. But I was really, really hurt and tight. And like I said, I wanted to give up, but something wouldn't let me give up. He wouldn't let me give up. But I knew God is like, yo, you got to keep going. Like, don't stop. And also, I just felt like I needed to know what it feels like so I can have a grace and a heart for when I meet myself in others.
Now going back to that year, so a whole year, my wife and I were sitting in the audience, just receiving, which there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need a break. I'm gonna be honest. That was the best break of my life, because it kind of prepared us for what's to come, what was next, which was weight worship. But I want to caution you, because a lot of people, they'll take a break. But I realized that while I was sitting there wanting to be used, like you said, yearning to be used, but I knew that was my season of rest. I realized there are people that's been sitting in the pews for years, and no one wants to give them an opportunity. And that whole year it was torment. I'm gonna be honest. It was torment. Like, I was like, yo, so this is how it feels? How many people are really in the pew or in the chair, in the congregation, want to be used? They're very creative. And this is where Awake Worship come in at. Like, we like to give people opportunities. We've had people come to us like, wow, listen, we're giving people opportunities, and they will come to us like, listen, I've never had this opportunity presented to me. I've never experienced anything like this. I've never had someone to come and ask me, can you utilize your creativity for Awake Worship? I've never had that. And it was at that moment recently when I found out and I realized that, listen, Awake Worship is bigger than just singing and all that good stuff. But you have a generation of people, you have a culture of people that aren't being used within the four walls. Yes, I'm gonna hit on that. There's a generation of people who are not being used. So where is the platform for them to express themselves? You know, what and that's my question. Where is the platform? Because you have church on every Sunday, and you utilize the same people in the same position every Sunday. There are a generation of people, a culture of people that have so much creativity. But the question is, how can they be used? You know, and I think some of the most creative people are in the audience, just waiting for their opportunity. And once again, my wife and I, we're in a position where God have allowed us the opportunity to create such a powerful platform to allow people to express themselves in all walks of creativity, from the flaggers, mime, dance, spoken word, art, you know, singing, music. I'm telling you, this is what we are, and this is our passion. You know, be you, authentic worship and kingdom experience. Authenticity is what God is calling for in this time. Authenticity, just be you.